said, Jonathan, you see that sign that do not enter? He goes, yeah. I go, that's where you enter. There's no police. There's nobody that's going to give us a ticket, right?
Right.
So we went
A hilltop, basically alone.
right,
Basically
Yeah.
alone. And you started talking to my brother Yosef.
Right.
Shook his hand.
Yeah.
He was cold.
Very.
Very high mountain,
Yeah.
winter. And you said to him, dude,
What are you doing?
yeah, what are you doing here? You
need a coat.
You need a coat.
Because we had still a van full because we were going from one base to another, so we still had a couple of hundred jackets. I said, you need a jacket? He goes, no, but
However, and then I appeared.
right. The rabbi showed up
On the mountain.
on the mountain.
I didn't come down with the tablets, but I came down with coats.
Came down with several hundred coats.
Right. So
It's not bad.
not bad.
We need to get a new patch. That has the
Right, exactly.
Right.
And
Serata or 300 of jackets, right? Instead of a Serata Dipra.
and the Magad, the head of our battalion, half an hour before said, Rabbi, are you able to get us coats?
Amazing.
And I said, probably not, but
Right.
we'll see what we can do.
Right.
And then half an hour later, Hashem had different plans, and we met on this hilltop. And here we are, 2 weeks later?
Where is that hill? You don't have to point the
Four,
camera to
okay.
it, but where was that hill? Are you allowed to?
Probably
That way.
that way.
Somewhere that way.
Yeah.
All right.
And Baruch Hashem, you guys gave us coats for the whole battalion, 350
Amen.
coats.
Amen.
And it's going to keep us warm during the
Yeah.
very cold winter that we're heading into tomorrow. Tomorrow, if we're talking, we'd be freezing. And
Today it happens to be a summer day, but
Gorgeous.
they know that tomorrow, thankfully, they were able to get us on today. It's supposed to be a very stormy, cold day, so
yeah,
it's a perfect timing.
Baruch Hashem.
God has been good.
Yeah, Am Yisrael Chai.
I'm so far.
And we're biyachad nenatzach, as they say. All right,
Yeah.
together.
Amen.
Amazing.
Now, what I see though, where you're living, you're not even living in heated buildings.
No.
You're in tents.
We're in
Yeah.
tents.
So whether it's sleeping, everything is cold.
It's pretty chilly. Yeah. So yeah, it's been a little cold. We have a lot of ruach. All right. Also wind and also spirit. And we have like little, heaters. But yeah, Baruch Hashem, we're here to do what we need to do.
Well, what does it mean to be a rabbi for the unit?
Basically means to give spiritual guidance, to be there for those who need it, to talk to them if they have any questions in halacha, which is the Jewish law, to try to be there for them, take care of Shabbat, or the Sabbath, and kosher food, and just making sure that everybody that wants to live a Jewish life is able to do so with no problem. And we also have non-Jews. They also need things that need to be taken care of. So I'm there for them as well, 100%. And
What's the one or two things that have been most surprising now during the war in terms of providing spiritual guidance, counseling, religious services?
right, so the first few days was very, very challenging. I got a phone call on Shabbat. We're not allowed to take phone calls on Shabbat. Someone called me up and said, "Hi, Rabbi." It was a student of mine. I'm now going down south to next to Gaza. Am I allowed to take out bodies on Shabbat? Because we're allowed to break Shabbat in order to save lives.
Right.
But these people were. So that was one of the most mind-boggling type of questions. That was at the beginning, and then since then, like, what are we allowed to do? What aren't we allowed to do?
Wow, that's crazy. And in addition to what you were saying before about the tremendous divine providence of us being on a mountain over there and you needing jackets, and now we are a few weeks later. What's also amazing is you're from the same town,
Right.
And your son is a very good friend of my oldest grandson,
Right.
And you're neighbors, and so it's just this has
Right.
been a tremendous divine connection, and wow, what a privilege! Thank you to everybody who's contributed,
Thank
even
you
from a dollar.
so much.
What do you want to say to them?
I want to say that your support from wherever you are in the world is really keeping us warm, literally and spiritually, because we really feel your love. And we're here. We know that we're on the side of light against a very dark and evil enemy. And to know that we have friends all around the world from different faiths, it really keeps us, it gives us so much strength. So thank you so much.
Yeah, and thank you, and for everybody. It was really a privilege to be able to hand out the jackets and show our appreciation. And we know that and especially this week, knowing what weather is coming.
Right, 100%.
I was driving up and thinking, wow, it's such a gorgeous hot day today. Really, it feels like almost like summer. It was, this is not a good day to be marketing these jackets. But honestly, Later this week, maybe you'll get me some videos with the snow here. But it's going to be below freezing, and we need them. So this is perfect timing. Thank you, everybody. God bless.
Thank you.